Ooh, Sahagin Chief on our first battle. Let's just kill one in the back, maybe. Did they try to run? Interesting. There we go. 3 hits from the scimitar already. Not bad. Honestly, the thief is doing pretty well. Is there a Peninsula Power? You know what? You know what? We won't be able to kill anything in the Peninsula Power, but we should check. If they took it out, I'll be a little bit upset. There's too many wolves. Well, it'd only take a minute to go check, so... Too many button presses to run from battle. I should check, maybe LR will let us auto-run. That'd be nice. Alright, so right here, you just check if there's any interesting encounters. The sea still looks really nice. Are these... This is like Crescent Lake encounter zone. This is not Peninsula Power battle. This is still higher than normal, but not the regular encounter, I don't think. You might have a hard time surviving it, we'll see. I don't think scorpions are weak to any element. Whew. Whew. Well, scorpions are as jerky as they always were, I guess. Yeah, that's not good. So LR is not a shortcut to run, unfortunately. Alright. Well, there, you get to see what the death music is. Well, we'll come back to the, oh, they got auto-load, that's nice. We'll come back to the Power Peninsula later. That is certainly not one of the usual Peninsula of Power random encounters, so I'm interested to see what they changed it to, but it's probably the Crescent Lake encounter zone rather than the, what encounter is this? What? 2 sharks, 2 Sahagins, and an eye? Sure. Let's kind of get rid of the eye that stuns you. This is rad. I've never seen this before. Another nice amount of damage on that thunder. So yeah, the intelligence buffing the spell damage is definitely a thing again. Same as the Dawn of Souls remake. Okay. That's a pretty serious encounter for early level water. Definitely more difficult than your usual sea encounter by a fairly long shot. Oh cool, you can diagonal sail. Awesome. Not interested. We gotta go pick up Lightning 2 or Thundera. Too many large encounters. Yeah, giants got changed to Gyguses. I expect the translation for enemies is the same as the Dawn of Souls version. Come on. Okay, the escape text stays on screen for way too long. Speedrunners hate it. This game has got some stuff that slows you down a little bit more than necessary, let's just say. I wish they didn't quite... And they auto-resize your map when you leave town, too. That's kind of annoying. Alright, save. All the menus will go quicker after I played it for a while, but just compared to the NES version, well, compared to the Rando version I'm so used to, it feels a little bit kludgy, some of the menus. Too many extra buttons and slow transitions. So the goal here is to go to the Dwarf Cave, steal their gold, so we've got enough money to buy some sweeper spells for the Nim. And that'll speed this all up a lot. And technically, Marsh Cave can have groups of scorpions. So, scorpions are pretty strong. We're not really ready to go to Marsh yet anyway, so... We might need to do a little bit of grinding. There's your free money, dwarves. Yeah, they give you little hits. Is Hooray? Well, it's a lally hole jumping dwarf. Not quite the Hooray dwarf, but... not bad. Have you gabbed? Very Scottish today, wow. Maybe I'll talk to the dwarves a bit more when we come back with the TNT, but that's nice. They got nitro powder, right. Not TNT. Little hint on the floater. Yeah, it's just the same basic translation as the Dawn of Souls one. If I had the ice spell, it would be pretty good against ogres. The water is not very pixelated either. There's a few things that stand out a little bit. Also, like, spell animations are surprisingly graphically intense. I want to see how Flare looks. Yeah, unlimited inventory space, or at least the same as the Super Nintendo style. I expect, there might be a bottom, but it's probably pretty long. Okay, from this view, the water looks pixelated. Just, run back to Provoca or some of the cutscenes. You'll get the nice high-quality water. But yeah, the font seems to be the most obvious weak point. This is the new Steam version. It should be new. Actually rebuilt, as far as I understand it. Even the stat screen's a bit different. The accuracy and evasion numbers are tweaked from the other versions, so I'm still just getting a feel for what exactly they've changed this time around. So many double sharks out here. Crazy. They should have around 110 HP if they're like the original. Try not to let anyone die, I guess. So there seems to be some new encounter groups as well, which is something I was not expecting. Yeah, certainly good for experience though. Like, this would have changed my grinding route quite a lot in the solo runs for the NES version. Yeah, everything is double shark now. Alright, we're gonna go pick up Thundera for sure. Just for getting around. I'm gonna say very low chance that we find a silver sword or mithril sword for sale. But, you know, if there is one, that'd be nice. Actually using healing magic mid-combat? What am I doing? Usually sea encounters you would not have this much trouble with. Lazy reskin. Well, at the very least, it's not a phone mobile version. It might be intended to be on phone one day, but as far as I know, this is new for PC right now. And we might get a... It'll probably get a phone version later, but... It's got auto battle, it's got maps, I don't know, it's got lots of new stuff at least. Elfheim. Right, first off, let's check the weapon shop. Yeah, so basically nothing. I would actually say with the tweaks to how accuracy seems to work, the saber is going to be much worse than the scimitar. Because getting those extra swings is really nice. So this is probably even worse as a weapon shop than usual. Absolutely nothing for the fighter, and even worse for the thief. Well, the mithril sword was arguably a mistake. Alright, 1,000 gold. Well, where do we want to fight for grinding? Do we want to do water or land? Land, you generally want fire. Water, you want thunder, usually. We know there's large groups of sharks, so probably just pick up Thundera. I'll pick up Fire 2 later. But money's a bit tight when you're not playing a randomizer, as usual. Oh, the short sword's a broadsword now. It's got renamed. I think... I mean, I'm not getting a lot of value for my white mage right now, but I think for 1,000 gold, it's better to look at defenses. Yeah, I want that iron armor. And it just worked out to be the right amount. I think I bought the wrong thing. I meant to buy an iron shield. Nah, if there is an optimal, I don't normally use it. Yeah, I meant to buy the iron shield, but oops. I'm gonna try to keep... I should have bought... Yeah, that's my bad. I'm gonna try to keep the black mage alive, because he's just got no defense. No HP at all, so he's dying all the time. Oh, we should check the grave. That's a good point. Yeah. It's probably Link. But then again, Squeenix is, they do both Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy these days. Alright, so we still need to buy some stuff, whatever. I meant to buy an iron shield. We'll buy another leather cap later. We'll buy at least one more copper armor. Man, we got a lot of things. We don't have any money. Accuracy versus evasion. More hit rate means more swings, and at least your evasion does give you a chance to avoid enemy attacks. Although the math is a bit finicky. It's a gravestone. Here lies Link. Yeah, not surprised. There used to be a rivalry between Square and Enix, so they playing some jokes on each other. But now they're just the same company. We're not going to be buying level 4 magic right now. It's going to be too expensive, but It's really meant for after you finish the Marsh Cave and Astos. Then you buy this on your way out of the sea. But, you know, Ice 2 is good. Haste is always good. Level 4 White Mage is about as bad as level 2 White Mage magic. Oh, 30% versus 30? Well, yeah, I don't know. They've, like I said, they've tweaked some things. Oh, I've already sold all my stuff. We're out of money. We got nothing. So basically, because we're not playing a randomizer, it's all very linear right now. There's not much else you can do. We have to go to Marsh. And I don't know how difficult it is, but I'm gonna do a little bit of a grind. Especially now that we've got a sweeper. It's not that hard. Because we can just do this. It'll wipe out these ocean groups pretty quick. Although what we want is, optimally you want the pirates, the Kaizoku or whatever they call them. Amazing turn order, I love it. But, we need to have some money for potions and stuff before we go to the Marsh Cave. I'm not gonna spend a ton of time grinding, but we just don't have enough resources right now. Oh, that's not good. Man, we're gonna run. Can't have people with different XP values. I would say that probably the battles are a bit more difficult than they were in the Dawn of Souls versions. It's still really early, but there's more enemy encounters with large groups, I think, than there was in the original. And Black Mage with terrible HP as usual. Yeah, I do like the spell slots. It's nice. Oh yeah, it's still fun. It's still Final Fantasy 1. It's just got some tweaks. It'll be a while before I have any final verdict on it. There's some things worse, some things better. Alright, let's try to not die here. So, optimally, we would like to buy a couple level 3 spells, a bit more armor, and a bunch of potions and antidotes and stuff. That's a few thousand gold worth. At least we don't have to save up like 4,000 gold for silver swords, but I'm not sure exactly how much grinding I want to do, but a little. Mostly because it's much easier now. And you definitely level up quickly, so that feels nice. Do I think it'll be on PS4? Oh, probably. Yeah, this is another encounter I don't think existed in the Inner Sea. If you didn't have a sweeper like Thundera, this would suck. Hey there, M. Dauber. Yeah, I streamed about a week ago, but it's been a rough summer. Well, usually it's the other way around, where they release on console first, and then they judge if they want to release a PC version, so. Yeah, the music got a nice upgrade. I've been enjoying it. Graphics are hit or miss, depending on your preference. I think the sprites are not quite the way I would like it. They're a bit too bland, and they don't have as much, like, contrast. Yeah, it's been a tough summer for most of the world, let's just say. I'm in Vancouver, over on West Coast, and there was a day where it hit like over 42 Celsius. It was not very nice. Oh, come on. Sahagins running away while I'm trying to lightning them. Well, we're feeling pretty strong, just against sea creatures at least. This is an old classic encounter though. I'm just gonna finish my last 2 Thunderas here, and then we'll probably check Elflund out, and we'll see about heading into Marsh Cave. We'll get like 1 more level up. We'll see how it looks. Yeah, the Super Nintendo version Pixel Remasters, I'm not sure, because we already have like what I would consider high quality Super Nintendo versions of them. So, I mean, the music remakes will probably be good based on this one. But font choices and sprite work, I don't know. The sprite work was really good on the Super Nintendo already, so maybe we can fight like a couple ogres or something. Yeah, lots of loss with the heat wave for sure. We're gonna put some to sleep maybe. I don't usually fight wolves, but again, 4 to 5 on sleep, not bad. Oh, wait, I thought they said that guy was asleep. It said miss for the one in the top left. And then it doesn't feel like they're... Interesting. 3 XP away once again. See you later, Cloud Runner. Anyway, 1 more battle and we'll reassess here. Just auto battle. We probably want to buy a copper bracelet for our white mage. Will Cure 2 would be nice. Honestly, picking up something for level 2 black mage would be alright as well. Alright. Level 10. That's usually about when Marsh Cave seems like a good idea. No good weapons. Let's check the armor first. Yeah, well actually auto battle repeats the last item, last command you put in. So if you cast a spell and then use auto battle, it will auto keep casting that spell. I'm not sure what happens when you run out of slots, but I did accidentally do that already. Wow, our money income is bad. Alright, well that's all the armor we can basically take. It is technically better to go copper armlet on the thief, because it doesn't weigh anything, but, you know, whatever. Money problems. Peninsula of Power does not seem to have the same set of enemies. We could check again now that we're a little bit higher level. Boy. You definitely want a few antidotes going to the Marsh Cave. And a few potions. I think we're at the point where we maybe could get through Marsh Cave without too much trouble, but I'm very low on potions for a big dive. And we don't really have very many of our spells yet even, so... Let's get enough money to rest at the inn. And we can try Peninsula Power once again now that we're a little bit stronger. I don't have Fira. Usually... I don't think they're going to be in this version, but the Frost Wolves with Fire 2 is usually a nice ground. Oh yeah, there are Ethers, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to use them much, but yeah, Phoenix Downs and Ethers all exist. So, lots of things to spend money on. The Ether says it restores 1 spell slot of every level. So, it's not a huge difference, and I expect later on, once you're rich, it's going to be very, very overpowered, whereas early game, it's pretty expensive for not a huge game. You still rather go outside and use a house, but... if these enemies start running away on the ocean, then we're going to not really do much more grinding, but we'll see. Trying to run anyway. Yes, everyone will class change for sure. Given this my first run, I want to see all the stuff. I will probably be very nearly 100%ing it because first time. I want to see all the changes. So if I press auto battle right now, it's not attack all. It's attack, 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 Thundera. That's what the bottom right command memory is doing for you. Buying in bulk. I mean, the randomizer, the FF1 randomizer for NES, if you, even if you don't randomize it, you can have bulk buying in there as well. Even if you prefer the NES style and want bulk buy, it's an option now. How much money do I have? 620. Let's buy ice. Black mages, you know, they need something to do that doesn't always use their level 3 slots. Early on, Blizzard is not the worst. And we will want temper later, so pick it up now. Dark or slow doesn't really make much difference. Is it on mobile already? I wasn't sure if they already released a version. But I'm sure it will be at some point, one way or the other. Alright, let's go check the power peninsula. Usually there's a silver... Well, in the old days, there was a silver knife for sale in, somewhere. I think Elfland had it, didn't they? Silver sword, silver knife, or was the... Maybe you found one somewhere. Anyway, that was when the Black Mage started being a little bit better. Whoa, this is not where the Power Peninsula starts. Alright. Alright. Okay, Thundera's doing good damage. Definitely, intelligence buffing. You know, it might be a more rebalanced Power Peninsula if this is what they've done. They've expanded the zone, and instead of getting Lefane-style monsters, we're getting something else. This is not what I was looking for at all, though. No, 90 damage is more than Thundera normally does. Lightning 2 in the NES version is, 30 to 120, I think? If I remember correctly. But it's not consistent. It's not always by a formula like that. If you could always get 90 damage out of Lightning 2 in the base game, you'd be very happy. And I'm quite confident that as the Black Mage gets level ups, it will do more. Maybe Revelation. This feels like Elfland encounters right now. Although the 4 scorpions was a little bit unusual, so... Yeah, in the NES version. Well, we'll try a couple more battles up here, but clearly there's no, it's not the same. Blue's thoughts. Well, there's no frost wolves. Let's just auto battle it. Tarantulas have far too much defense. It's not fair. Yeah, no Power Peninsula is kind of sad, for sure. This fight I like, though. I'm always happy to take a double ogre, Gerogre. Diagonal walking, yeah. Running in towns as well. It's got some good features. So I've bought the iron armor already, I bought the gloves already, I have ice and temper. We should buy at least one level 2 spell for a white mage, even though they kinda suck. Maybe. I just want to have something in the slot more than anything. Invis just gets completely overshadowed by Invis 2 once you finally get Invis 2, or the white shirt, or the defense sword. So, I also don't have a lot of money, so I don't want... We'll come back and load up later. I want to buy Cure 2 primarily, and a bunch more potions, and then we can go to Marsh Cave. Wow, that's a lot of red Sahagins. What are we, in the Sea Shrine? Be nice to have Fire 2 for the Marsh Cave as well. I still haven't seen any Kaizoku either, sadly. Our classic moneymaker. Misses on your null spells. I'll see what happens. Well, not this time, but maybe later. These ocean encounters are wild. It's so weird seeing these kinds of groupings of enemies for me. Yeah, we'll be going to Marsh real soon, at least. Well, it was 4 out of 4 for my null shock, at least. Maybe we should get like one more level up, see how much money we get, and then we'll go to Marsh or something like that. We'll probably be vastly over leveled, but you know, it's fine. I just want to have a chill, sort of fun run anyway. We're not trying to super speed it. Oh yeah, red mages learn spells generally slower than white and black, so they do get nice armor and weapons early game, but they learn spells slower, and they don't get the best spells, and they don't get as much intelligence, which does matter now, so... I don't know, I've never been a huge fan of red mages in Final Fantasy 1. They can be nice in the randomizer, because you could get level 1 life 2 for them or something, but... Yeah, the original spell charge mechanic is good. You can just press auto battle if I'm doing the same thing here. I'm starting to wonder if there's no Kaizoku out here. They've changed the sea encounters a fair bit, so... This is a great encounter for us. Alright, this is pretty quick. It's faster than running away. Running away is really slow. But with auto battle and sweeper spells, grinding's pretty good. So I think we got one more charge and then we'll wrap this up. Well, I'm doing alright, Ragnar. How you guys doing? Yeah, auto battle's a nice feature. I wish they had a speed up command, like ×2 speed, but this is pretty quick. Must have run out of thunder spells. Hey, Robert. Oh yeah, I worked real hard on this one. But you can't blame me for the poor font choice. You know, the guys over in marketing decided you had to use Arial for a JRPG for some reason. Alright, we've got good money now. Especially considering there's no cool silver swords, right? How do I like... Oh, the music's really good, for sure. Yeah. Oh! See, they tricked me with the names. It goes knife, dagger. It used to be small knife, large knife. Technically, this is an upgrade, so I should buy it. I forgot. It's not a big deal, but... +2 damage. They get 2 swings. It's not bad. And it might be more than 2 damage now anyway. Who knows how they do the math. Okay, so what have I got? 4 grand. Fire 2, Cure 2, Dia, or whatever second level harm is. And then the rest into potions, probably. We'll save level 4 magic for later. It's just too pricey. It'd be nice if we could buy a house for MP recovery, but... I think we can find... There should be one in Marsh Cave. Yeah, we'll get the big heal. Heal 1 is just so garbage, I don't think I'll worry about it. Because we're playing vanilla, Diarra is not bad for Marsh Cave and Ice Cave. In the randomizer, it's almost always trash, but if you're playing with the vanilla party spells, it's pretty good. Oh, it's alright. I mean, we're just sort of learning the new remake, how it works. What's good, what's bad, all that stuff. So not enough money to oh, the tent recovers MP now. Interesting. So what's the point? I wonder how much MP tents recover, because they're cheap. Huh. We don't really need the cheap ones. Like in the NES version, you use these to save. We don't need that. And nothing turns us to stone this early. Phoenix Downs would be nice, but, you know, money. $2 MP for a tent? That's not bad. Cheaper than Ethers, anyway. If it's... Yeah, it would have to be better than Ether. It better be better than an Ether, seeing as you can only use it on the overworld. Alright, we'll save the fancy, Not much should cause. Darkness probably doesn't matter. I'm gonna buy 2 Ethers, and then we're gonna fight 1 battle, save, rest up in the inn, and then we'll get going to Marsh. And just in case we have a really hard time in Marsh Cave. Whoa, the thief did 146. Well, darkness is supposed to reduce your accuracy and evasion, but the amount it does is just usually not enough to make any difference. Yeah, the thief is a little bit buffed up, let's say. Yeah, for 150 gold, once you've got tens of thousands of gold, late game is going to get pretty free for spellcasters. We'll see. I don't want to judge it too early. We'll see if I hate it or not. Not really interested in this. Unfortunately, the running away is a bit slow compared to, like the Super Nintendo at Final Fantasies, where you just hold LR and honestly it doesn't show the escape text for 10 seconds. Yeah, we'll win. We'll take this fight. Do I think it's worth the purchase? Well, the games are pretty cheap. And you can get 6 games for like $100, which is like one normal game. Or, they're what, like 20 bucks each? It's probably worth 20 bucks. Yeah, if you only want to flee, you can just auto-battle and keep fleeing, but if you run into a battle that's worth it, you might as well still fight. Of course, now the ogres are running from us, but... Alright, well that was a pretty good run here. Let's use our sleeping bag. Even though we don't need it to save. It's just like it's kind of nostalgic for me to take a little rest before we go into the Marsh Cave, you know. Alright, level 12 going to Marsh is usually a pretty good number. Also, we get some more music. Spookier than usual. And you can still dash, so, you know. Sure, we'll fight some of these. Yeah, we're doing good. A staff weapon drop. Great oozes are not immune to physical. So that's easy. My favorite retro game? Oh. I don't really have like a ranking system. I could take the easy answer and say Final Fantasy 1, but you know. So usually top floor Marsh is garbage, but I think the Dawn of Souls did buff some of the treasure drops, if I remember correctly. These guys have a lot of physical defense, unless you want to use fire on them. And they can poison you, so, you know, boo. Although, maybe I should be fighting one of everything just so I get the bestiary filled up. Whew. Yeah, we'll take this fight. I know we have a preemptive, we should be able to run very easily, but I want to test out a new spell. Not bad. Big money. Random consumables in the link chest. I mean, that's okay. So I did remember to buy a fair number of antidotes. Sure, that'll work. Hopefully 7's enough. More solo runs? Maybe eventually. So scorpions hit real hard. We're gonna burn them down. Sure, fighter with iron armor doesn't look that impressive, but if they target Nim, they'll still do like 40 damage or something. So 2,000 gold, a potion, not bad. Given how little money you have in the early game, you know, you could skip this floor and go straight to the crown if you wanted, of course, but given how hard it is to get gold, in the inner sea area for all the level 3 and 4 magic. Not bad, not bad. Also, our Black Mage has 1/3 the HP of everyone else, including the Thief. Something weird is going on with our HP growth here. How does the Thief, with 7 stamina, have 12 less HP than the Warrior with 20? And the White Mage has still double the stamina of the Thief, and it's fishy. The Thieves have some big buffs going on, I think. Everyone knew Thieves were terrible in the original game, so they just kept making them better. Hey there, Pixel. Yeah, it's apparently this is your remaster, right? I mean, I don't know if I want to do solo runs in the remaster yet, but solo runs generally are very much helped by having some sort of fast forward ability, let's say, if you're going to be serious about that kind of thing. You know what? I also should do one more thing. Seeing as we've got these lovely sleeping bags, I have a single sleeping bag. Didn't I? It's the tent. This is not the usual tent that gives you full MP, but assumedly 2 slots each, so. Yeah, Rat Ninja's not quite as cool, but Slade was pretty awesome, it's true. Honestly, I kind of miss your rest items auto-saving rather than having to go back in the menu to do it. But we can just fully... Ooh, yeah, that works good. I like that. Except, you know, the menu. Also, let me just show off the map. So if you don't want to explore, you could just open this and see where the stairs are. Boy, kids these days don't know how it was to map these dungeons out the old way. So shadows are usually one of the weakest enemies in here. Well, they even show you the inside of the rooms. I will check those chests, although usually they're empty depending on the order you open them, but... I should save a couple Thunderas for the wizard fight. Just in case. I don't think you can target enemies with healing magic, but I mean we could try. Usually in Final Fantasy 1, that's what the harm or Dia tier of spells is for. It's like turn undead basically. In fact, this is a great time to test it out. So you cannot target them with heal or cure, but this should work. Unless she gets paralyzed. There you go. Pretty good damage. Well, that's not normal. Or is that the link chest that's usually on the bottom? I feel bad for buying that now. I've got a free one. Oh well, at least it's worth a bit to sell. Scorpions running away is nice. Honestly, the harm style spells like Dia needed a buff, so it's good to see that it works. Can't kill the bats by talking to them though, sadly. I still don't have enough spell slots to spam Dia. We just leave him behind. See you later, J. Kerr. We just escaped without you. Potion. Not really worth it. Encounter rate doing encounter rate things. Should have brought more antidotes. See you later, Pixel. I mean, I brought like 8 of them or something. Normally I don't full clear Marsh, so I probably bought as many as you normally need, but if you're gonna check every chest, it's a little different. Yeah, just a couple random potions now, but better than literally nothing. As usual. Ice Cave is probably worse, Caleb. Yeah. I mean, Auto Battle Flea is pretty decent. Okay, empty. No. Now it's got a Phoenix down. Alright, cool. Fire. Werewolves should be weak to fire, probably. But I want to save some spots. And Preemptive Strike is good for running. Bye. Good. See, I knew that's why I didn't buy one for our thief, because I knew we would get a free one. I totally remembered. Yeah. The poison's annoying, but it's better than literal death touch sorcerers and mages with the rub spell and I don't know, all the other nonsense in ice. Wizards in groups of 7 just murdering your entire party. Ice is just brutal. Speaking of wizards... Oh, Preemptive Strike. Oh, that's not fair. Well, today we get an easy wizard battle. I don't think you could get Preemptive Strikes on these in the original game. Any unrunnable in NES version, trap tiles, I believe, were all unrunnable. And unrunnable fights like bosses, you could not get a preemptive or an ambush. So... nice for us. Yeah, but you only need to buy like 10 or 12, and you've probably got enough. Alright, well that was a really easy mini-boss. Unless they've changed things, the bottom row of doors should all be locked, but we'll just double check here. Don't burn them. Double Ice Dragon ambush? Yeah, that's bad. I'd say, look, sorcerers can hit you in groups of 2 or 3 in Ice Cave, and then they can just trance death touch you all, which is impossible. Yeah, classic. Gotta save some spells here, but honestly, this is going really well for a Marsh Cave. Another $1,000, not bad. Thanks for the super there, Broken. Much appreciated. More random potions. Hey, 1,000 gold early on is not a bad thing. You know? When we need, level 4 spells are on the agenda once we get out of here. And then level 5 spells are not too far away. And even level 6 spells, honestly, if you want to go for a little side trip. And they're super expensive. Even with the reduced cost. Oh, we should kill some gargoyles. I've been running from everything. Well, for my first run, I wanted to try a fairly vanilla grouping, basically. I think once we get out of the Inner Sea, I'm still going to Crescent Lake to buy a silver sword. Yeah. I'm opening all the rooms just because. I know, there's probably nothing in any of them, but... They did add a couple things, so who knows. But we're kind of just stomping through right now. Easy to get overconfident when you've got a black mage with 80 hit points, though. That's worth 2,000 gold, so that's fine. Honestly, the black mage doing like 40 damage is pretty solid. Might have been a crit, though. Can you see the inside of the chest from here? I know you can see the inside of the rooms. I guess there's that, but... That's... I mean, it's a nice feature. I don't really like it much. It takes away from the exploration a bit. We should probably be running away from these guys, but... Look! Seriously, 2 hits and Nim is basically dead. That's ridiculous. Scorpions are the worst. Nobody likes you. I'm glad I healed Nim up, because that was super death sentence there. Alright, we need to get out of here pretty soon, but... We're gonna full clear it. One last chest. I don't know if they kept the party hit percentages like the NES version, where the top row is 50, second row is 25, and the bottom 2 are 12.5% each for enemy targeting. 1,000 gold, sort of worth it. Yeah, Crawls always stun touch with 8 attacks. But they did add a lot of quality of life features, so I'm not really complaining that they added the auto mapping. It's just, for me, I'll look at it now and then, but I don't want to spoil too much. You think it's more evenly spread? Could be. That's not good for black mages though, because as you can see, 1/3 the HP of everyone else. They get focused down real quick. If it's anything like usual, the Kraken will be one-shotting the black mage constantly. Like that. Holy smokes. Gargoyle's doing 52. I think part of it is like Nim has had really bad luck with the HP growth. Normally, I feel like a black mage has over 100 HP by level 14. Level 13. 88 max HP is kind of insanely low. He dumped his constitution on character gen. Oh, the Thief gets a pretty big buff. Ever since Dawn of Souls, the Thief is a lot stronger than vanilla FF1 NES, so I wouldn't say he's so bad. Let's try another Dia for fun. And I think the Thief is even better in this version in action. Alright, other than the locked chests, that should be full clear.